What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, 10 o'clock where I'm at. Um, Let me know in the comments below where you're at and what time it is in your neck of the woods. I'm Thomas, your host, the almighty and great. If you don't know, now you know. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, and notification bell. Just so you get every time I drop, where I drop, when I drop. What is good? What is happening? What is socializing tonight, everybody? Oh, man. What should we start off watching? Eric Khan's always good. Machiavelli's always good. Hmm. I don't really get it to Duke Dennis very often, so.
This is what happened in life, bro. Everybody get done dirty, and you know what you gonna have to do? Keep it pushing. You just gonna have to keep it pushing, bro. Like everybody get fucked over, bro. That's just what happened in life, bro. It's about how you recover, how you maneuver after you get hurt. A lot of people go underground when they get hurt. See me?
I isolate.
See me though? You hurt me? Oh, I'm finna show you why you made a big mistake. You hurt me, I'm finna show you why you made a big mistake. Finding out your girl is for the streets is a very hard pill to swallow, bro. I cannot cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all done been through it. We all done, you know what I'm saying, had to deal with it. But, bruh, like, how the fuck did I get this so wrong? How did I get this shit so wrong? I thought you was a very upstanding woman. Like I thought you had potential. But like when you find out what she capable of and what she done did and what she been doing, it's like you start questioning a lot of shit. You start questioning your decision making abilities. Like you start questioning like, fuck, damn, how the fuck was I so wrong? Everybody got a different way of like getting over shit and moving on, right? And you gotta respect and understand. You gotta respect that, and you gotta learn. You gotta learn when to cut the tie, emotionally and mentally, right? Because your way of moving on is it might not be the same as their way of moving on. Your way of moving on might be cutting yourself off from the world. Your way of moving on might be locking in your career, your job. Their way of moving on might be fucking. Their way of moving on might be getting somebody to get over you.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
Their way of moving on might be be in the hole. Like, you just never know, bro. So you gotta, like, bro, motherfuckers got different, like, yeah, exactly. Motherfuckers got different strategies of how they deal with
Different strokes for different folks.
But once you decide to move on, nigga, I promise you, you gotta try your fucking best. You gotta try your best not to be invested in their way of moving on, cause shit could backfire. Like me, my way of moving on is locking into my work. You know what I'm saying? Locking into my job, my career, and living in that. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, over time, I'll wake up one day and be like, "Oh shit, I'm good now." Cause it's been months, and I've been locked in for months. I'm good now. I done, in my definition,
Respect.
I'm in a better place financially, mentally, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. But and also you don't keep track of what they do. So you put your head down, you lock in whatever way you want to lock in. You do not pay attention to what they got going on, and then you know in a few months it's not gonna happen overnight. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Like I said, this is the first time I ever messed with Duke Dennis, so bear with me.
Hey, this what I like right here. This what I like right here. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being by myself, bro. I do everything by myself. I learned how to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need people to do, you know what I'm saying, like fun like this. I have by myself. See, a lot of people, that's a lot of people's problem, bro. A lot of people's problem is like they don't know how to be by themselves.
Amen.
Like, you gotta learn how to be by yourself. You gotta learn how to be alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of like learning how to love yourself too. So, you know what I'm saying? I encourage a lot of y'all, bro. A lot of y'all watching right now, y'all need to learn how to be by yourself. See, me, I can go camping by myself. I can go hiking by myself. I'm in the snow right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not talking to nobody. I'm chilling. I'm looking at the snow. You know what I'm saying? The trees, the leaves. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature, bro. By myself. I don't need friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all learn that right there,
respect.
You will learn not to put up with certain shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all in relationships, friendships, family members, it don't matter, bro. Like, if somebody doing you wrong, you'll be able to see, and you'll be able to say, you know what? I'm too good for this. I don't deserve this right here. And I don't need this right here, to be honest, in my life, so you can get the fuck out. I don't need nobody. I need myself. I got myself. I know how to be by myself.
That's why I don't have friends. I have associates, people I chill with, and people I smoke with. Friends and enemies, it's all the same thing. Unless you knew them so long they were like family, then you still give them the third degree. Watch out for people that are too damn friendly. I don't care if you know them since you were 17, now you're 23. Watch out for people that are too damn friendly. Man, I respect him saying something about being alone. As a person that's been alone for many years, I have like one true friend in this world. When you're alone, you go through stages of lonelytude or loneliness and solitude. Once you get through the loneliness, you finally find solitude. I feel like once you find solitude in yourself, that's when you truly love yourself. Loneliness can be an evil, cruel, fucking miserable time, especially if you got demons in the closet. But once those demons finally get released, that loneliness turns into solitude. I had a boxing instructor growing up. He was with me through thick and thin. He was with me through one of the worst breakups, two of the worst breakups I've ever had. We don't talk anymore, but he gave me the greatest advice that I didn't take till I was older. You're going through a breakup, don't keep contacting with the ex, especially if you want to be back with her. You lose all contact for at least 30 days, preferably 90. 30 may do. I say not preferably 90 because you take these 90 days and you work on yourself. Exercise regularly, eat healthier, live life on the edge, figure out who you are. Because when you're in a relationship for so long, you bow down and you compromise to the other person. You forget who you are. My boxing instructor used to tell me to stay away for 90 days. He said, just come see me for 90 days. I'll get you on a better path, mentally, physically, and emotionally. I wish I would have took his advice back then. I'd probably be in a better position now, but that's the butterfly effect of me talking. He said, lose all contact with the ex for 90 days. Because that's when they'll start thinking and wondering, and oh my goodness, he never cared. That's when they come back. There's a lot of pleasure in loneliness once it's conquered into solitude. But you got to get through the pain of loneliness first.
She blocked me, you know what I'm saying, and about a week and a half, 2 weeks would go by. We not talking, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, fellas. I was a little, you know what I'm saying. I was a little hurt. You know what I'm saying, Chet? I was a little hurt. Finding out your girl is for the streets is a very hard pill to swallow, bro. I cannot
Most of them are.
You know what
Most
I'm
of
saying?
them
Like,
are.
we all done been through it. We all done, you know what I'm saying, had to deal with it.
We get
When you get
naive
hurt by a female, bro, when you dealing with a female
when it comes to
and
love.
she hurt you, man, I don't wish that on
A lot of us look
my worst
past
enemy, bro, because I done
the
been
red
through that. Oh,
flags.
it's one thing to get cheated on, but to get emotionally cheated on when you feel like your partner is emotionally invested to the
Nah, the worst is getting cheated on, and everybody around you knows, but you, but you, but you. So when you find out, you feel like you're betrayed by everybody. Every single buddy, even your friends, nobody was real enough to pull you off to the side and be like, hey, bud. This is what's going on, man. I don't want to cause conflict, but I know people don't like to put their nose involved, but shit, man, to think you have friends around, and even if she did cheat, you would hear first. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And then you find out months later that the car you're letting her drive, she's letting him drive. Fellas. Watch who you have a kid with. That's going to set the mental pace for the rest of your life. Watch who you have a kid with. Make sure it's the right person. Don't jump into things. Always strap up. Always strap up. I don't give a fuck what the fuck it feels like. You know what I mean? Shit. There's too much going on with diseases, mentally and physically. Shit. Y'all just don't know, man. Y'all just don't fucking know. Fuck! Man, this dating pool is fucking toxic as hell in Columbus, Ohio. I don't know where the fuck you're from. Shit. You gotta have $1 million just to date a fucking crackhead or a hefty sack. I'm not knocking nobody. You know what I mean? I'm a chunky man myself, but being a chunkier guy, I can't be with a heavier woman. I'm sorry. I've tried. But to lay in bed next to a person and you're sweating and all you're doing is laying in bed trying to sleep is ridiculous. I'm a natural hot body. So you put a chick that's 200 plus next to me, she's gonna be a hot body too, 9 times out of 10. Unless she's like 5'10", you know what I'm saying? Watch who you have kids with. Especially fellas. Watch who you have kids with. This family court system fucking sucks. They don't have any rights towards you. At least here in the state of Ohio, I don't know what state you're in, but you better check the state laws about family court and being a father before you ever fucking think about having a goddamn child. My daughter just had an argument with me the other day saying I was pretty much an unfit father because some of the things I've said to her when she was younger. But the funny thing about it is, I'm not the one that taught her how to lie. And she's good at it. Ooh, that's why I say, fellas, watch who you have a kid with. most fathers hear everything first. I will never put you on child support. I will never hold you from your child. A child needs their father in their life. Coming from a man that had a child from a woman that told him all them things and more. This woman I had a child with knew I had a hard time finding jobs because my background, not only my background, because it's not that I have a temper or attitude. I let so much slide and then react later. I'm always considered the bad guy.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
I'm going to say that again. I'm the type of person that lets things slide. And then when I react, I'm the bad guy. Throughout my whole life, I remember one time in particular, I can't remember what it was all about, but I had every right to react. No matter how my reaction, I had every right to react. But the way I reacted, I was to blame. You would think after a while I would learn. Is it me? See, Machiavelli once said, if you let things slide, eventually when you go to react, you're going to be the bad person. So you might as well react first to see how you're going to be betrayed in the other person's eye. He didn't say that to the full effect, but that's the glimpse of what I got from what he said. It really touched me. It brought back that memory. You know, Thomas, you weren't to blame until the way you reacted, the way you did. I wish I knew this story so I could tell y'all, because it was pretty freaking wild, if I say so myself. Man, watch who you have kid with. They will lie to you and tell you anything. I was supposed to be the stay-at-home dad. I went through most of the doctor's visits. The one I didn't go to where I finally got a job, she got bed rested. That was the time she found out I was hanging around people smoking weed. I wasn't smoking personally, but she found out. She called me a drug addict. She met me when I was smoking pot. She knew I did. She worked with me. I would take frequent breaks outside and smoke. Before medical or recreational here in the state of Ohio, I was always a recreational type of individual. I had a boxing instructor growing up. I already told you that. So I went through a lot of physical and mental trauma because of boxing itself. Not a violent person. But thanks to the strip club I worked at, I have a violent offense. Thanks for the person I gave a ride to as a getaway driver. There's another violent offense on my record that will never be expunged. I've tried, but the last time I tried, the magistrate looks at me and said, I wish I could expunge this for you. But the consideration of where the crime happened at a house of an elderly person, the extent is too far risky for me to expunge. So when the mother of my child told me you're gonna be the stay-at-home father, I'm going to damn near every doctor's appointment. I seen that life at one point in time, just as a mere dream. Because the longer she stayed working at the strip club, the more frequent Louis kept coming in as a customer. My friends also worked at that strip club. I worked there. One time, I was there pretty much voluntary. She needed help. I wasn't getting paid for it, but I was up there doing a lot of work. Funny thing is, when I was no longer allowed up there anymore, that's when the Thomas, you ain't shit, can't do anything anyway. That's why when I got fired, he replaced me with a partial owner and another guy. He also told me it wasn't a career position, but those two guys are still there to this day. I've always wanted to own another strip. I've always wanted to own a strip club and run another one again. So I see where it all went wrong. It was a short-lived dream that I had. Too short. And since the mother of my child worked there before, all those friends that I thought I had that were still working there when I wasn't, didn't tell me shit. And two of them were fathers that couldn't see their children. Guess what? I couldn't see my daughter for a long time. I had to go through 2 court cases to see my child. Pick and choose wisely who you have a kid with. I'm telling you, choose wisely. Let's see what's going on the World Wide Web today.
There's a new breed of men who are slowly gaining attention because of their unique behavior and lifestyle. Everyone is curious to know why these men don't act like the rest and embody a persona that seems like they're living in another world. Sigma males, also called lone wolves, have been around for a long time, but we are now hearing more about them because of social media and the internet. They were described as independent people who think differently and don't care what others think of them. Well, if you think you are a Sigma or are simply interested in discovering more about this personality type, then keep watching this video until the end. First of all, what is a Sigma male? A Sigma male is a man who lives by his own rules and chooses to stay outside the traditional social dominance hierarchies of modern society. A Sigma is his own boss and doesn't ask for permission before doing anything. He doesn't care about what people will say and rarely ask for support. Sigma males don't restrict themselves like other people, nor do they follow a conventional path. They choose their own paths and push through until the very end. Society has its way of making everyone conform, and most people don't even care to ask questions. They just follow the rules because they're afraid of being called the weird guy. However, Sigma males are not afraid to go on their own. No matter what names you give them or whatever people do to force them, Sigma men will never blindly follow the rules. They are willing to question authority, challenge the status quo, and explore paths that have never been taken before. They are independent thinkers and don't feel the need to fit in with anyone or anything. Since Sigma males are mostly introverts, they don't share much about themselves, so people don't really know much about this personality. They tend to be successful, because they'll do whatever it takes to reach their goals, even if it means going against the grain. Unlike alpha males, sigmas don't need team effort to become victorious. They are very confident and spend a significant amount of their lives building themselves. How is sigma different from alpha and beta? The most well-known types of men are alpha and beta males. Alpha males are known for their strong leadership qualities, making them very successful wherever they go. They're bold, confident, and always the center of attention in the room. They are often arrogant and take advantage of their status in ways that most cannot stand. They are known for their aggression and usually take what they want without considering the consequences. Beta males are not as strong or confident as alpha males, but they make up for it by being more compassionate and understanding. They are loyal and supportive of those around them. They are very good followers and will never challenge the system. Beta men are easily controlled by alphas and lack the courage to fight back. However, unlike popular belief, they too can have huge bank accounts and attract beautiful women. The only thing is that they lack the spine to stand up to society. Sigma males have both the positive traits of alpha and beta males. They are brave as alphas and have the calm nature of betas. However, Sigma men have a few other traits which make them stand out from the rest. We will talk about them soon. Sigma males and the social dominance hierarchy. When it comes to social hierarchy, alpha males come first, followed by beta males. Sigma males simply do not fit into this hierarchy. They cannot be placed below beta males or above alphas because they are completely different. But for convenience, they are placed outside the hierarchy next to alpha males. But in truth, Sigma males have no actual position on the social dominance ladder. Now, let's see 7 traits that set them apart from the crowd. 1. They are quiet and very observant. Sigma males are known for their quiet nature and always prefer silence to all the noise. They are deep thinkers and spend a lot of time in their heads. Unlike the popular belief that Sigmas are shy and cold, they are not shy in any way. They prefer observing everything from a distance than being in the whole mix. Sigma males are considered the most attentive people in the room. Whether in a meeting or a social event, they prefer to stay quiet and take everything in. They love their alone time above everything else. They're constantly in their own bubble, and getting them out is not easy. Because of their introverted nature, they don't like to talk too much, especially when it comes to expressing their feelings. However, when they do speak, they are very wise, and their words carry a lot of meaning. Also, Sigma men find small talk uninteresting as they think it's a waste of time. 2. They don't conform. Sigma males have a thing about useless rules. They don't like them and don't see why they should follow them. They are not your average Joe and don't want to be told what to do or how to do it. Society teaches people to obey rules without questioning right from childhood. And we still grow up and keep following the rules without taking time to analyze things. We just do it because everyone else is doing it. However, Sigma males are not like that. They ask questions and demand answers. Once they cannot be given a valid reason why something is done, they stop doing it. They don't follow rules because everyone else is doing the same. They will rather do their own thing. If forced to conform, they will fight back. In the office, Sigma men will not allow themselves to be bossed around simply because that person is in charge. They'll also not follow oppressive company rules because they want to be in the good books of their bosses. 3. They don't need attention and strive to be invisible. Alpha males seek a lot of attention because this gives them their worth. The more people know about their achievements, the more they can exert their influence. Alphas depend on team effort to succeed. Their success only matters when they have people to share it with. Their large following is what boosts their ego and makes them aim higher. Without their followers, alpha males see themselves as nothing. Their self-worth slowly diminishes in their eyes, and they start thinking less of themselves. However, that is not the case for Sigma males. They are not attention seekers and don't strive for success to impress anyone. With or without people to share it with, a Sigma
Hello.
will always try to achieve his ambitions. Their
What's
self-worth
up?
will never diminish in their eyes because they don't care about such
Shit.
petty things.
On live.
In fact, they try not to attract any attention to themselves. They want to be invisible to
Chilling in the
people
basement.
and
What
will
you doing?
try as
I
much as
thought you were mad
possible
at
to
me.
prevent others from noticing them. The Sigma male thrives
I guess
when he is
not.
unnoticed. 4. They prefer to be alone instead of having many fake friends. These
Yeah.
days, most people surround themselves with friends that don't even care about them.
Trying to come
These
over and hang
so-called
out.
friends are the ones that will backstab you when you least expect it. Although most people know they have fake friends, they keep them because they are afraid of being alone. On the other hand, Sigma males
Just
don't
live
keep
on
fake
YouTube
friends.
right now.
They will never waste their time on anyone who doesn't deserve it. They are not afraid to shut people out. They don't care whether they're seen
Who
as
they
bad
playing?
people. All they want is to stay away
hell
from
yeah.
fake people. Instead of keeping fake friends,
That's
Sigmas
what's
will
up.
rather stay on their own. Since they're already used to being alone, it doesn't bother them. Keeping fake friends can be dangerous as they can bring you down
Well,
easily.
I'd
Sigma
see
males
if,
try as much as
if you wanted
possible
to come
to stay
over,
away
yes.
from these people. They'll only surround themselves with genuine people who they can trust. Usually, they have very small
Huh?
social circles because larger social circles create room
Yeah.
for fake people. They value quality over
I
quantity.
can always jump off live.
5. They are true leaders but don't seek the spotlight.
That's what's up.
Everybody believes alpha males have the best leadership qualities,
Well,
but that
appreciate you
is not
calling.
true. When it comes to leadership, Sigma males can easily take over from alpha males and they'll get the job done. Sigma males have all the leadership qualities of alpha males, but they don't have that pride and ego, making them better equipped for leadership. The only difference between the two is that alphas want to remain in the spotlight, while Sigmas don't really care about that. All they want to do is to lead everyone to success. Sigma men are also better prepared to handle situations that alpha men cannot. Unlike alphas who like to play by the rules, Sigmas are not afraid of seeking solutions outside the box, so they're really good at handling tricky situations. They are also very cool-headed and won't make rash decisions that will jeopardize the efforts made by the group. 6. They don't need social hierarchy to thrive. Unlike alpha males who depend on their social hierarchy position to thrive, Sigma males don't care about such things. No matter where you
So I don't know if you heard that conversation I just had with a phone call. Remember what I said about the dating pool earlier? This chick is 50 years old playing mind games. Why are you calling me at 10:50 at night, 10:45 at night, 10:30 at night? Just to tell me Michigan lost to USC? You see what I'm doing? I'm not even giving a fuck about football right now. I could care less about football. I haven't really been a football fan in many years. Jesus, please, Lord, send me somebody that fucking understands me. Crying out loud. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Sigma male. I like to be alone. I like working on myself. Trying to work for myself, but it's hard. If I had the money to back it up, I'd be an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur at that. And I tell you why, because every idea I've ever gave somebody, they've used it against me and got credit for it. Hey, y'all, that's used my ideas and got credit for it. Let me know when you're done. I'll give you more. What? Ah! Oh, my Lord. Fuck. That really got me fucking fucked up mentally. Oh, man. I'm about to get off here. This is Thomas with Lukewarm Mess. God